Hi there, Group Fitness Instructor students. This short video is just going to walk you through our course site in e-learning to give you some helpful tips on how to manipulate through the course, being that we're going to be doing quite a few of our assignments completely online. So when you go into e-learning, you're going to come to this first course homepage when you enter our course. So it's just going to give you some basic information on how to, reach out to me and then how to get started with the course. So if you would just read through that information, that would be great. Then you can actually go to the content button, and under the content button is where you're going to find a bulk of pretty much everything you need. So you're going to start right with this Student Start Here module. And then I would suggest you just go right down the list. So first of all, doing a system check so you can make sure that your computer has everything on it that you need to be able to complete everything that you need to do for the course, technology-wise. So it'll run a check for you. Also, as far as e-learning, it's best to use either Firefox or Chrome as your internet, because it doesn't work well with Internet Explorer. So Firefox or Chrome are probably the two of the best items to use. Then you can click on a link here to just meet me. I just did a short introduction of myself. And then here I would like you to introduce yourself. So you're going to give your, just do a quick introduction here, what program you're in, something unique about yourself so we can get to know each other a little bit. Then here's an introductory video for D2L, especially for those of you that have never used Desire to Learn before, this online system. This can be very helpful. I've also posted the outcomes and objectives for our course. The syllabus and the weekly schedule can be found here, so you're definitely going to want to read through that. And then proper netiquette, so proper ways to communicate online through email and discussions. Minimum skills and technology requirements, and then some other e-learning tutorials. The e-learning staff can be very helpful if you have any technical difficulties. They can help you with anything like that. So you're definitely going to want to start with that module, Start Here. I've also provided some other helpful websites and apps. Just FYI, if you're looking for fitness channels for YouTube, we've compiled some really good ones, some great YouTube exercise videos, some popular fitness apps and popular websites that are out there, in addition to our American Council on Exercise website. So just FYI, those might be helpful for you as you progress through the course. Also, I've provided some sample group fitness lesson plans. Being that you are going to be actually creating your own lesson plan for your own group fitness class by the end of the semester, I've started to kind of compile lots of sample class plans that are, very helpful. So those are just, again, FYI. And then also I've given you some information on the ACE exam. Remember in my email I sent to you, I had told you that you need to register for the ACE Group Fitness Instructor Certification Exam. For those of you that are buying in the bookstore, you can purchase it now and you can get that exam voucher. Just let me know so we can get you set up. For those of you that are purchasing it on the ACE website, I would just hold off for a couple weeks so we can find out, what's going to happen. I have talked to the director of our testing center, and there is a possibility that we will be able to get in there in November, which is when I'd like to take the ACE exam, and have you take that exam in our testing center. So more to come on that, but just an FYI, if you do purchase it on the ACE website, this just walks you through how to register that exam. Here's the handbook from ACE. So if you're taking any ACE exam, they've provided a nice certification handbook that gives some information on the exam. And then also, as it gets closer, ACE has provided a test-taking strategies webinar that can be very helpful when it comes time to take that ACE exam. So that'll be a helpful tool. And then also I've provided a review sheet for our in-class exam that you'll be taking for me. So just some helpful information there. But then also you'll see here that I am going to provide weekly modules. Okay, so right now I only have the first couple weeks up and ready to go for you. But if you look under week 1, you will see these are all the things that we're going to be doing for week 1. Lots of stuff going on. Now, if you look at your weekly schedule, you will see that I have condensed the class, so we are done actually the last Thursday before Thanksgiving. So we will complete the class in 12 weeks versus the 15 weeks. And I only did that because of the COVID, and we don't know what's going to happen. So I thought if I could condense it a little bit even and get done sooner, that would be great. So I'm condensing down into a 12-week semester, and we're going to get everything in and done in those 12 weeks. But as far as week by week goes, I will be posting everything that you need to do under these weekly modules. So once we get to the first week of class, I'm going to go through each one of these more in depth. But this video is just to kind of give you a walkthrough on where to find information for the course. So everything we're doing for week 1 is going to be posted under week 1. And then as I progress through the weeks, you'll see all the following weeks as well once I get those up and ready to go. Also, you can check your grade at any point in time here under the grades button. I will be posting grades for everything that you're doing here online. Any assignment that you're going to be submitting online, you'll submit it right here under the weekly modules. So for example, when you're doing review questions for your chapters, these are the questions for chapter 1. So you can actually open those up and you can type right directly in the document. And then you click here and you submit that saved document here. Okay, so everything that you're submitting will be submitted right under that same weekly module. And lastly, the other big thing is that under the communications, you can send emails. So if you'd like to email me, you can always do it right through there. But also, I wanted to show you Virtual Classroom. So if we have to go completely online, there will be a chance that we'll have to use Virtual Classroom. So if you go into Virtual Classroom, this is where I will schedule our meetings. So for example, right now we're scheduled to meet every Thursday from 11 to 2. Now we might not be there from 11 to 2 every single Thursday, but my goal is to try to meet every Thursday, at least for a while, so we can do practical skills. I want you to get up, I want you to lead group exercise, I want you to be performing it and doing it. So there's a lot of labs that I've created to help you get comfortable with doing stuff like that. So if it happens where the college closes down and we have to go fully online, we'll make it happen, but we will do it here in Virtual Classroom. So I will schedule meetings every week, and you would see a link here for that scheduled meeting. Every meeting that we do, we will record it. So you can always go back at a later date, and under recorded meetings, you'll be able to access that and watch the meeting. Okay, so if we need to go online, we're going to be able to do so. So in a nutshell, that's the main thing for our course as far as manipulating through e-learning. I try to make it pretty user-friendly as far as what you're doing. So you should know your textbook material and what you need to buy as far as the textbook goes. So I would suggest you get ready for that. When we meet on our first Thursday, September 3rd, I believe it is, we will do some practical in-class stuff. I am going to probably do another video when we get closer to week 1, and I will walk you through everything that you need to do for week 1 of the course. Okay, but again, this is just an overview of how to work through the course and things to look out for. Any quizzes that you're taking in the class are also embedded right within those weekly modules. So again, pretty user-friendly. But as always, if you get stuck with anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help. I want you to succeed. I want you to do well in the class. I want you to enjoy the class. But I need to know if you're having any difficulties with anything. Okay, there are no dumb questions. I'm here to help. So please keep that in mind.